Today, I want to introduce you to a newly released suspense thriller that was written and directed by Leigh Whannell, who is known as the father of the Saw franchise. This film is his latest work since The Invisible Man, and the level of horror is even more realistic. The story begins in 1995 on a remote farm in Ohio, where the population is sparse and electricity is supplied by generators. Food is grown in makeshift plastic greenhouses. On the surface, life on the farm seems mundane, but in reality, it harbors a secret. The protagonist, Jack, is an 8-year-old boy. After having breakfast at the same time every day, his father takes him deep into the forest for basic training. Their family has lived here for generations, so learning to hunt from a young age is a compulsory lesson. Jack's father tells him that death is the simplest thing in this world, but staying alive requires specific survival skills. During their conversation, a moose suddenly appears in front of them. Jack's father quickly calls out to his son, but just as they raise their guns to aim at the prey, it moves into a blind spot. Disappointed, the father lowers his gun and turns around, only to find that his son has disappeared. It turns out that Jack had circled around to the other side, thinking that the angle there would be better for capturing the target. However, when he takes a closer look, the prey in front of him has transformed into a human shape. Shocked, he looks again, but the figure has vanished. At this moment, his anxious father comes running over, scolding Jack for acting alone. Just as the upset Jack is about to make an excuse, a strange roar emanates from straight ahead. This sound is unlike any animal they have ever heard before, and an unknown fear instantly engulfs the father and son. The two immediately grab their guns and hastily retreat, fortunately finding a shelter to hide in. Without hesitation, they climb up and take cover, with the father instinctively aiming his gun at the entrance. As the footsteps grow closer, the tense atmosphere becomes suffocating. Although there is still a wooden board between them and the creature, they can clearly hear its heavy breathing. The father decides to take the initiative and attack, but when he looks around, he sees no target. It seems that his shot hit the prey, and a miserable howl instantly fills the entire forest. Jack asks what happened outside, and his father replies that it was just a bear. This is a well-intentioned lie. The thing they encountered is definitely more formidable than a bear. As evening falls, the father and son finally return to the safety and warmth of the farm.